What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back at Copart for another Copart walk around. Let's jump into this today with number one on my list, a 1994 Mercedes-Benz C280. Yes, I know this is a Monkeypox Mike special, absolutely. But honestly, I don't think he would be interested in this. This car is a little too small in the engine area for his liking. It's got 123,000 miles on the odometer. It's got a little bit of work that needs to be done. There is Bondo literally just breaking and peeling everywhere, rusting underneath. So this trunk has had some work done. That is some very thick Bondo. As far as things on this side go, though, it looks decent. Good tire back there. The body looks good over here as well. Front tire, bald on the edges, but still usable. Front end looks good, aside from a corner light right here. Again, we've got a little bit of shoulder wear on this tire, but the tread is still decent. And then the worst of it, I think, is right here, where it looks like something just raked up against it. I don't remember if it's like that in the pictures or not, but I'm sure it was, because you could see some residue from tape, where somebody had put some tape on there to try to hold this trim piece on. It doesn't look bad. It has a full set of matching tires. Let's see if we can get into it. Ooh, the interior is nice. Is this a run and drive? It is. This is a run and drive. I like this, guys. I do. I love the old 80s and 90s era cars. It just, you know what it is? It takes me back to my childhood. Reminds me of what it was like to be young and seeing all of these cars. Oh, it's got power too. I remember seeing all of these old cars on the road and thinking, yeah, I'll never have any of those. Oh, wow. And look at me today. Growing up has its benefits. I remember being young thinking, no rules. Yeah. Well, believe me, any of you younger folks out there, there are some pretty serious perks to growing up. And contrary to popular belief, you still have rules. Yes, when you grow up, you still have rules. And even though you're a kid, you should really follow rules right now as well, because, you know, there's these things called laws, and if you don't follow them, you could get yourself arrested. Don't ask me how I know, but let's see if the air conditioning works here. Turn it on, vent. Pretty intuitive, easy to understand, which is kind of uncommon for a Mercedes. You got a multi-cassette tape deck here. 1, 2, 3, 4, a 6 cassette tape holder, I assume. I'm sure it can't play cassette tapes, but you can at least fit them all in there. That's kind of cool. Does the radio work? I'm guessing that's a no. No, it doesn't do anything. The air conditioning, oh, it blows out of this vent, but not out of the other ones, and it does not seem like it works. We've got 123 on the clock. We've got a low coolant light and a low washer fluid light, but that's it, and it fired right up on its own with no issue. Look at that ashtray. Never been smoked in. Does the important window work? Yes, it does. The less important window, it sure does. Glove box. Well, that's about all you're going to fit in there is a pair of gloves, I suppose. Okay, what about right here? It looks like there's something here. I wonder what it is. It's a makeshift cup holder of sorts that won't close now. There it goes. It goes forwards. Yes, it does. And backwards. All right. Well, I'm going to say the air conditioning does not work. Absolutely does not work. Brakes feel good. Steering feels good. It sure sounds like the AC is on, though. I hear the fans just screaming, but nothing. Oh, that's weird. Okay, well, let's see if we can figure out how to pop the trunk. Let's take a look. See what's back here, if anything. No, there is. Looks like a service record in here, though. Let's see what that says, how recent that is. This is a 98 Mercedes C280 with a 2.8 V6 is what it says. Gear shift linkage repair, $250. Left front mirror install, $100. They spent $350, and this was $357.93. Boy, somebody took them for a ride, didn't they? Good Lord, are you serious? I don't see 525 of 22. Okay, so somebody just had this in the shop, and here it says. I didn't see this earlier, but it's got a lot of hail damage. A lot of hail damage. So, and that's not a V6. That's an inline 6. She sure does run good, though. I mean, she is just sitting here purring like a kitten. Yeah, this is nice. A little concerning, though, that in May it was taken to a shop for gear linkage repair, and then suddenly it ends up down here. Like, I don't know, maybe, possibly. I'm not saying it's what happened. Possibly. Whew. Yeah, that is not working, so we can just turn that off. Possibly, the old girl was bought at auction. Maybe it had an issue with the shift linkage. Somebody bought it, said, I'll take a risk, let's see what happens, and maybe once they got the gear selector fixed, they realized the transmission is no good. I'm not saying that's what it is, but when I see something like that that's been flipped so recently, I also see dealer tags on it, so it's definitely a dealer car, or was very recently. It's not an insurance car. It makes me really question why it's here, and that kind of scares me off. So with that, I'm going to walk away from this one, but let's go look at something else. Next on my list, a 2004 Audi TT. Oh, I love these. It's a pedal car too, with 162,000 miles on the odometer. Who sends an Audi TT to pedal? Seriously, man, are you telling me that you couldn't sell this on Facebook Marketplace or eBay? Does anybody still use Craigslist? I don't know if that's even a thing anymore. Craigslist is still a thing. But you're really telling me you couldn't sell this car? So you sold it to pedal. Not that there's anything wrong with pedal. I love them. Like, I get a lot of cars that are great cars. They all need work, but it's usually just minor stuff that people discard their vehicle over, and they get sold for next to nothing. Okay, well, on the back, it's got a Pirelli P0 with okay tread. Front tires look really good. It's got a Primewell Valera Sport AS on the front, and that tire has excellent tread. Let's look over here. I'm hoping they match. They do. A Valera Sport up there, and back here we've got a Kumo. So the back tires are mismatched, but the front do match. There used to be tape all over this, and it left a nasty, you can't feel it, but you can see it. It left residue everywhere. This whole hatch used to be taped. I wonder if it's, oh, it's closed. It's closed. Oh, it did some damage here though. Wow. It's been repainted, and the paint came off, I guess, of everything. Okay. Still, I'd be interested in it for the right price. I don't see much hail damage. It does have minor hail damage, but not much. Ew. Well. Oh, wow, that smell. Ooh, whew. Let me step back from that for a minute. That's rough. That is rough. So let's go all the way in. Oh, somebody's taken out the back seat. It's missing. The seats are tore up. It does have an aftermarket head unit though, so I guess that's a good thing. And I'm pretty sure that to jump these, you have to get into the hatch. I don't think you can jump it under the hood, although I think maybe once or twice I found a way to do it, but... Oh, it's got power. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, she fired right up too. Oh. Okay. Well, that doesn't close. What is going on here? I can't see anything under here. Somebody made an aftermarket cover for this. Oh, this is falling out. Lovely. Okay, well, there's that. Air conditioning is on and ice cold. She's beeping about something. Don't know what it is because that red screen there doesn't work. really doesn't run bad. Feels like a motor mount may be a problem though. We'll go ahead and close this real quick. Yeah, that screen is, ooh. Power steering issues for sure. Airbag light is on. Well, important window works. They don't sound good, but the lesser important window also works. Let's put it in gear, see what she did. Oh, hello. Goes backwards. It goes forwards. Brakes feel all right. As I said, the steering has some issues. The interior has some issues. I would like to pop the trunk, the hatch, I should say. I'm not really sure how to do that. Mirrors, windows, lights. I've already popped the hood, but I do want to pop the hatch. Heated seats, ESP, defogger, emergency flashers, nothing down there. Gas tank right there. I see nothing for popping the hatch. Maybe it's on the key fob. I don't know. Let's get out. Oh. Oh, hell no. No, we're not playing this now. No, no, no. I am not about getting locked into tiny cars. I'm not claustrophobic to speak of, but I don't like feeling like I'm locked in. Yeah, I don't know how to open that, to be honest with you. Well, I guess that means we probably just shouldn't open it. Let's pop the hood. We can do that. There's a lot of grease prints everywhere, hand prints with grease all over them. Same thing all over here and over here. So somebody had their fill of this, I think is what happened. They said they're done. Oh, there she is. Little 4-cylinder, turbo. She runs well. Can't argue that, but man, there's grease everywhere. Everywhere under here. I'm betting that's all from power steering. I'll bet you money. Power steering line is popped on this. Somebody must have got under it, checked it out, and said no. Must be that bad of a job that they just said not gonna happen. All right, let's see if we can pop the hatch, and we'll put the key back in, roll up this window real quick as well. Nice dark tinted windows though, real nice. I'm surprised that a bunch of lights aren't on the dash. That's very surprising. It doesn't have a Christmas tree. It started up all on its own. There's a lot of trim back here that I'll bet goes under the hood of the car. Some Christmas shopping bags. Got some lights or something. I don't know what that is. Old ashtray. I don't know where that would even go, but all right. So I am gonna bid on this. Yeah, screw it. I'll take a chance. I usually avoid Audis because I know that they're headaches. I know they are, and I know this one in particular is probably not worth anything, which makes it perfect because it fits my budget. All right, comment below. Tell me what you think of the Audi TT. Should I buy it or should I avoid it? Let's move on to the next one. Last on my list, we got a 2012 Hyundai Santa Fe with 179,000 miles on the odometer. We're gonna take a quick walk around the body. Let's see how it looks, and then we'll check out the tires. This is all-wheel drive. This is actually pretty nice, guys. This is pretty nice. It's got a prime well on the back with decent tread. It's got a Goodyear on the front with so-so tread. Some scrapes and dings and stuff here and there, but nothing too crazy. A Century up here with no tread, and a Hercules back there with decent tread. So full set of mismatched tires yet again with the grease. I'm telling you, this always concerns me when you get into a car and you see oil and grease all over the place. Now, it's certainly possible their job as a mechanic, okay? That's very possible. They could be done working for the day, getting in their car covered in oil and grease. Absolutely a possibility. But I'm telling you, more times than not, I find that it's because the car broke. And someone was just trying to, they were mad, they were upset. Like, even mechanics, okay, I used to, believe it or not, back in the day, I used to be an actual mechanic. I worked at several mechanic shops. And even though I might be covered in oil and grease, I made sure to protect my car before I got into it. Even though my car was a piece of crap, I still protected it because I didn't want my seats to look like this. So generally speaking, when I see this, I think something went wrong, because most people try to keep their cars from getting filthy. Okay. Whoa. Huh. Well, I sure didn't... Oh, dang it. I didn't see this coming either. What is this? Bang. Midol. A microwave. Laundry detergent. A cooler. With beer. A bra? Oh, boy, we're losing stuff. Come on now, man. Okay, we got to close this before we lose everything back here. Thinking this was probably a female's car. I'm just guessing. I could be wrong. I don't want to offend anybody, okay? Don't want to offend anybody. So forgive if I offended you by thinking that, you know, a car full of bras and panties might belong to a woman. I do sincerely apologize. Let's pop the hood. Let's put a key in the... Oh, the key is in the ignition. It's dead. Gee, I didn't see that coming. Did you? This could be decent. This could be. I mean, it could definitely be cleaned up. Oh, hell, it looks pretty good under here, too. I bet this is a repo. I bet this is a repossession. Oil looks good. That's all I care about. Hell. Let's grab a jump pack real quick. Let's put some juice to her, see what she does. All right, well, she's got power. Windshield wipers are squealing away. Let's see what she does. Let's turn that down. Oh, she fired right up. Oops. She fired right up. Oh, there's somebody's Visa card up there. Activate your Visa card today. Expires 4 of 25. There's lots of money orders and stuff. Lots of personal information in there. So I think this is one of those cars probably full of somebody's... Oh, yeah. Lots of bolts and screw... Wait, what is this? Hold on. Ultra-sensitive platinum, huh? There ain't nothing in there. They're all gone. So what do we got in here? We got some Midol. So Condoms and Midol in the center console. And in gloves. Huh. I don't know. There's some interesting stuff in this one. Some interesting stuff. Oh boy. And a padlock. A padlock. Okay. What is this? Oh, pictures. Okay. Some pictures over there too. Air conditioning. Let's turn it on and find out. Max AC. Crank that sucker up. Lights on the dash. ABS. Hill descent. Brake. Traction. TPMS. Okay, brake light is now out. No, it's not. We still have a brake light. Brakes feel good. Steering feels good. Oh. It does not go into any gear. Oh, wait. Yes, it does. Hold on. Hold on. Let's turn that AC down. I'm not even sure that's working. It doesn't feel like it is. What is that? What is that? There's a broken axle. That's what that is. There's a broken axle. So even in neutral, the axles could still spin. So I never throw it in park if I know it. Accidents do happen, but if I know that there's an axle issue, I will not put it in park. I won't. So the AC is now ice cold. It's definitely got a broken axle, but I mean, the brakes feel fine, the steering feels fine, AC feels good. I'm gonna shut it off, and then I'll put it in park. Or maybe there we go. Then I'll put it in park, take the key out, and I'll put the e-brake on just for safety. This could be decent, guys. Definitely got a broken axle. I'm pretty sure it's up here on the driver's side. But that's not a big deal. That's really, it ain't that big a deal to change an axle, guys. Just a CV axle, no biggie. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on my list. This is one I'm interested in. We might score. Ooh, I didn't see this. How did I miss that? I guess the sun was hitting it just right and I missed it. She got sideswiped right here a little bit, so there's a little bit of damage there too, but that's fine. It's just an A to B car, hopefully a cheap vehicle. This could work. Moving on. Who am I kidding? We're not moving on. That was the last car. We're done. That means it's almost time for me to get out of here. Guys, I appreciate you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's content, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. If you didn't, go ahead and hit the thumbs down button. Drop those comments below. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.